Hi, my name is Liza Rogers, and I'm going to be presenting my first artifact. And this artifact covers Standard 1.1 and ITSE Criterion 2 set of professional learning goals, and Standard 4.2 / ITSE Criterion 13 co-learn with students about a new digital tool. My professional learning goals were, my first goal was to compile a list of interactive digital tools designed to enrich student learning. And my second goal was to implement a new digital tool in my classroom with my third grade students. So for my first goal, I compiled throughout my digital tools course I took through the iTech program and the many other courses that I took. We were introduced to several different digital tools that would enrich student learning. And as I explored those and researched some that I thought would benefit my classroom, I created a Clever page where they can click on the app. I added each app or web page, and they can click on it and automatically log in. And that has been very beneficial for my students. My second goal was to implement a new digital tool in my classroom with my third grade students, and one of the tools I learned about in my digital tools classroom was Poplet. And so the steps to ensure that I have met that goal, I learned about Poplet from my digital tools class. I explored the tool by participating in a practice Poplet, and then I created the Poplet you see in the photo here about conjunctions, which is a third grade standard. As I was showing it to my students, I played the Poplet with them and I explained how the digital tools worked and all of its features. And then finally, my students created their own sentences with conjunctions using the Poplet so that I could see that it was implemented correctly and that they learned from it. For Standard 4.2 / ITSE Criterion 13, we were asked to co-learn with students about a new digital tool. The digital tool that I selected was Canva. And to walk through our learning process, my third grade students and I explored Canva together. Students participated in a collaborative exploration where students were put in pairs and completed tasks such as choosing a background, selecting fonts, and finding images. So each pair was given a different task, and then once we all came back together, the shared learning really happened between myself and the students when they were discovering new tools or tricks, and they would come up, and I invited them to come up and share with the class and myself how they did that. So for example, one student showed me how to resize an image, and she taught me in the class how to do that. And then after we had our exploration time, we worked together, students and teacher, to create a class postcard to go along with a New England Colonies project we were working on. And here you can see, this is the postcard that I created with my students. We worked together to create it in Canva. And then after we created ours together, students created their own. And you can see the girls here working together to create their postcard by looking at different images and typing and creating different backgrounds and things like that. As far as the benefits and challenges of this lesson, I think that it was really beneficial for me and my students to learn from each other. It was a very collaborative learning environment. We were able to work through challenges together, and the students were able to show me certain tricks to make Canva more user-friendly, which helped me and students learn more from each other. And making the class sample postcards together was a very beneficial shared learning experience because it allowed them to know how to do this on their own as well when they went off into their pairs. And it helped me just so I can use Canva more efficiently in the future. And during their independent activities, I was able to really observe that they were working at their own pace and they could be creative. And it was really encouraging to see them actively engaged in the tasks and show an enthusiasm for learning about life in the New England colonies. Some of the challenges, some students did struggle with the technological aspects of the lesson because Canva is a big platform. There's a lot you can do with it. And so it was nice to see I had students that could kind of step in and help those students. And
even me, when I wasn't sure how to troubleshoot something, they were able to come in and help. We all learned together how to fix some of the issues that we were having. Overall, it was a great collaborative learning experience, and I'm glad I was able to co-learn Canva with them.